There, welcome to Cusp of Beauty Tarot. I'm here to do some monthlies for you for August 2019. And I'm going to start to do the regular monthlies, and then I'm going to weave in some cusp readings for you afterward. So I'm going to get through the earth signs right now and do them separately. So this one is for Taurus. Taurus, for you and your person. Okay. This is where you are, how you see your person, how you feel about your person, where they are, how they see you, how they feel about you. This is the energy between you, obstacle, advice, and potential outcome. It's potential outcome because we always have free will. As you know, bottom of the deck, and this is the fountain deck, bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So you might be dealing with an earth sign, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might be you might have air sign qualities or have air in your chart. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody who's an air sign, this will pick up again in the other parts of the reading, but essentially it could be somebody who is logical, somebody who is to the point, somebody who thinks with facts, not their heart, who doesn't lead that way. Anyway, so let's see where you are. So Taurus, where you are right now is embodying the energy of temperance. So you might be feeling in love, because temperance can be a love card. You might be feeling that you are in a peaceful mode or striving for peace. You might be balancing out two elements in your life. You might be of two minds. I'm getting actually leaning that for many of you, you are of two minds about something. So where your person is right now is strength. Just interesting. Two majors right out of the gate. Your person is in the energy of strength. Your person could be a Leo. They don't need to be. But, you know, I always do view strength to connote an infinite connection. So there could be a bit of an infinite connection between you and this person. You know, classic to the strength card is the infinity symbol, and it is in this deck as well. Your person could actually be holding back, revealing all of their emotions right now. And actually, if your person is a bit more of a King of Swords, that would make complete sense. How you see your person is the Three of Coins. Again, kind of a worker, logical, energy, but also a building energy. So your person could be working hard, but your person could also be viewing this situation as one to build on. They could be viewing this as a project. You might actually work with this person. You see this person as juggling a few things. You see this person as managing things fairly well, creating. They are a builder. Again, very tangible person. If your person is a King of Swords, you could be seeing them as a builder or wanting to collaborate. They might want to collaborate with you on something. The way you feel about this situation is the Hanged Man. So something has you hamstrung. Something has you held back. You feel that you are at a distance or at arm's length or maybe on pause. You may be trying to heal from something, which is where your temperance energy comes in. Perhaps this person being a bit distant from you and holding back has created confusion and created distance between you and put the relationship on pause. For many of you, I think that there is a pause button. We'll see if you've created it or if they've created it. So the way they see you in this case would be the Four of Coins. So they do see you, Taurus, as someone who might be hanging on to this relationship, maybe hanging on to it justly or unjustly, they might be seeing you as staying in it, hanging on, hanging in, maybe even beyond there being a good reason to. Maybe they know that in their heart of hearts, there was some sort of distancing or ending, but you seem to be the one with the energy that's kind of hunkered in and hanging in. How they feel about you, Taurus. For many of you, they actually feel the Page of Coins for you. So there could be a youthful focus. There could be, they see you as somebody who is proving your value to them or wants to prove your value to them. They could be trying to prove their value to you. They might have an interesting, light focus on you. I don't know that I would say obsession, but they may feel pretty focused on you right now for whatever reason. They feel the Page of Coins for you. I mean, Page of Coins is not generally an overly feeling energy. The Page of Coins usually means, there's a learning involved or proving value. They are maybe feeling that they're learning about you or maybe wanting to learn about you. So what is the collective energy between the two of you, Taurus? Wow. Oh, that's pretty positive. The collective energy is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands as an energy that you hold collectively, Taurus, is an electric energy, an attracted and attractive energy. So there's definitely a chemical reaction with the two of you. And I do think this goes a bit to the thing that your person is holding back from, is maybe they know that for many of the people you're involved, that many of you are involved in, they know they could be, maybe in a bit of danger if they just unleash their feelings as they're feeling them. They're not comfortable in that zone, but there is no doubt that there's something undeniable between the two of you. It's inspiring with each other. I don't know, maybe if it is a work environment, you learn from each other, you inspire each other, you create together. There's an innovative or creative energy between the two of you. And I would say a magnetism. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a magnetism. So what is the obstacle in this relationship? So the obstacle is the Four of Swords. As an obstacle, the Four of Swords would say there needs to be a pause or reflection that's not happening, or in reflection, one or both of you is realizing something that might put this relationship at risk. Because the Four of Swords is about pausing to reflect. And interestingly, you feel the Hanged Man for this person. So whether or not it's been thrust upon you to pause, there's a pause going on in your feelings. And the obstacle right now could be by your energy or by theirs, that there is this pause. And in pausing, even though it's probably better and more wise to do, something's coming to light, or it's maybe put a chink in the momentum that was created for the two of you. So there was a flow, and then there was a pause, and between the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords, there's a blockage. I mean, I think there's a blockage, and there's a blockage of energy. Think it's necessary, because usually it's rest and restoration that needs to happen with the Four of Swords. It's a review. It's like you've been to battle and you need to review where you've been. So in the review, I'm wondering what is happening in the review and the rest that is an obstacle, unless the obstacle is nobody's resting, nobody's reposing, nobody's thinking. So therefore, mindlessly, maybe people are creating some old habits. The advice is Queen of Cups. There is an advice here to be more receptive, more unconditional. I don't feel it's unconditional. I have to say, I don't think it's unconditional, Taurus. I see this as compassion. And what I'm feeling with this is there's advice to be more compassionate with yourself, Taurus. That if you haven't tapped into that for yourself, that could be something that's missing. The challenge is resting, meditating, reposing, reflecting. And in your reflection, to be compassionate with yourself. And if you can't be compassionate with yourself, it's hard to be connective and loving with others. It has to all start within. And I'm not telling you anything you don't know. If you're on YouTube watching any of these videos, this is just, personal development one-on-one, that we all need to be more compassionate with ourselves. But just because these are facts we quote unquote should know doesn't mean that you're at a time in your life where that's really hitting home. So I guess I would ask the question, in what ways can you be more compassionate with yourself, Taurus? And how would that help any relationship? The potential outcome is the Four of Wands. So the potential outcome at hand is greater stability and building on a new level of a relationship. So the potential outcome is that you can take whatever this pause is and throw some more building blocks into the mortar and build something more stable than what you had before. So that even by some of the waiting, pausing, blockages that are in this reading, that you can actually alchemically design something that actually really works. So you're actually in a pretty good place, Taurus, because you're in the midst of that right now. Whether it's healing, pausing, reflecting, you actually have the benefit of that phase, because ultimately this is in the offing for you. Okay. So, sorry if you hear some ringing in the background, it'll go away soon. Just looking for any clarifiers on this energy between the two of you, this Queen of Wands between you and your person, Taurus. What else? And then I also want to look at their Page of Coins. Oh man. So, clarifier to why there is this inspirational attraction magnetic thing. It may not be the healthiest attraction magnetic thing. This is telling me that you might have a codependent relationship of attraction with this person. Not necessarily the cleanest, most productive attraction with this person, Taurus. You might be hooked. You might be hooked. So that is probably why the Four of Swords, why you need to pause, why you need to reflect, maybe do some healing, maybe take some time to look at the shadow side. Oh man. Take some time to look at the shadow side of things, Taurus. It's only through your deep healing that this is going to come out better for you. Take advantage of this Hanged Man time, this Four of Swords. And do the inner work and trust your inner guidance, okay? And trust that a transformation or an ending that might be happening, whichever that might be, is in your higher good, okay? One more thing. I am going to ask, what is this Page of Coins that your person is feeling toward you? What is this Page of Coins? They have an independent streak. So even if they're feeling Page of Coins for you, they also have the Nine of Coins. So they may be work focused. And then we have the Queen of Wands again. Wow. So actually, they might be focused on you. They might be focused on you. And there is an attraction, okay? This is actually maybe what some of you want to hear, is they're attracted to you. But they do know that you're hooked because they see you as the Four of Coins hanging in there, kind of no matter what happens. At the same time, they don't seem to be going anywhere, and there is an attraction. What you do need to know, though, and is it might not be the healthiest, and you should take a look at that, Taurus. Okay. So again, this is just for the period of August 2019. But, we do know this is a pretty critical time coming out of Mercury retrograde. We make decisions, we reflect, we revisit, we review. we make decisions. So I wish for you a lot of luck with your August 2019 and what is in the opportunity for you as a potential outcome. Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, is that you could come up with something much more solid, much more sturdy within yourself, maybe within someone else. You know, who's to say? I mean, I'm just reading the cards. I'm not here to predict what it really is going to turn out with this potentially hooked relationship. I'm just kind of giving you the energies. So see what you will do with that. Please comment. Tell me if this is really kind of what you're dealing with. And check your other signs. And I appreciate you for being here. As always, talk to you soon.